Hi, happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day weekend. I hope you had a beautiful week so far. So, the topic to walk in love came into my mind this week, and I thought that it was just a very fitting topic to discuss during this Valentine's week. Um, the beauty of Valentine's Day is the reminder to express love. Love is one of the most important areas that we can learn to function in. There's many facets and parts of love. It's more than just gifts, adoration, or affection. It's acts of kindness, humbleness, and thoughtfulness. It's an impact that really goes beyond any materialistic possession. So, what does walking in love mean? Walking in love, in my eyes, means showing love to others when there's really nothing in it for us. A lot of people often think that we need someone to love us, but really, what we really need is someone to love. Ask yourself, what is the one thing that this world needs the most? Love. There isn't a time like the time and the world that we live in where love isn't just needed the most. I truly believe that if more people would be out in this world and just walking in love, we wouldn't have the mess in our society that we have today. You will find counselors, philosophers, psychologists, scientists looking for all types of answers and problems in our world. But I believe that the real answer truly comes down to one's character and really just getting out into society and just walking in love. When you walk in love, it's almost impossible for others to find something wrong with you. They might try for some time, but it's really impossible. The Bible in itself says, love is patient, love is kind, and Jesus is the perfect example of love. The whole purpose of Jesus' teachings to me is really getting people to love one another. And it's not just getting to others to love one another, but it's getting others to love others from an authentic and pure place. Love, when you spread it unto others, is something that's pure. It's not rude. It's not proud. It's not arrogant. It's not high-minded. If you are wondering what steps that you should take to walk in love, these are some ways that I feel will help guide you into walking in that journey of love. Talk to God and ask Him to guide you, to lead you, to love the way that He does. Because when you love the way that God loves, you're going to love when there's really just nothing there or in it for you. The best way to express love to others is to show love to those who haven't shown any love or haven't displayed anything really positive in your life. Forgive others. One of the most beautiful aspects of love is to forgive others. It's really a privilege to be able to forgive others and not to have to carry any type of bitterness, resentment, offense, or any hatred for anyone. Just think about the strength that you really need to have to be able to show love to someone who's mistreated you or hurt you. There are a lot of people who don't deserve forgiveness, but just give it to them anyway. See the best in others. This is one thing that I've done since I was a kid. I always see the best in everyone. When you operate from that place, you just naturally believe that the best in every person. And I remember my late mother, she would often tell me, she would worry a lot about me because I would often see the good in so many people. So she thought I would just be this type of, like a gullible type of person who would just easily be convinced, or, she would think that, if a stranger just offered me candy, I would just take it because I would always see the good in others, and so it's really important, and it's really not to say that you shouldn't be alert or aware of any negative or bad behaviors, but you just don't see the negative in every situation. So try and see the good in others. But at the same time, you have to be alert and be aware. Understand your emotions. When you understand your emotions, you are balanced, stable, solid, and focused. You should never let your emotions overwhelm you. I can't imagine how difficult it must be for some people to be able to just operate from a place of an emotion or emotions. When you are emotionally unstable, or actually emotionally stable, you can face difficulty or any challenges in any situation and be able to overcome them. Because you have really a clear solution before taking any step that you might think that you might regret, later on. And you're also walking from a place of wisdom, knowledge, and love. Be the example. I can't stress this enough, how important it is to be the example, especially when it comes to being the example of love to others. Even the most difficult people can be completely transformed through love. I remember back in my early 20s, I was teaching students. This was in my early years of teaching, and I taught children. Well, they really weren't children, but they were in their adolescence years, with adolescents with disabilities, and a lot of them faced a lot of different types and forms of disabilities, and many of them hadn't really experienced an environment that had, any form of love or support. And by displaying a little bit of love, as a teacher and as a guider, to them, I was able to see some of the most difficult and most challenging students transform, just because they experienced a touch of love and support. So loving people who are hard to love, it isn't easy, but it's really and truly fulfilling. And in addition to that, you also set an example to their life and a staple to who they're transitioning to and who they're becoming as well. So it's so rewarding. So you have to always display that love to others. Last but not least is to walk in love. Walking in love is just an excellent way that we can choose to live. When you are an excellent person, you're an excellent lover. You can do work for all the wrong reasons. So it's important to understand why you walk in love, and understand that it's not to gain any attention or receive any type of approval or applause. It has to be on purpose and with pure intentions to just be able to make an impact on others. When you walk in love, it will cost you your time, your effort, your sacrifice. It may even cost you your pride, because you'd rather display love just to be able to keep the peace It's not important to be known by your title, your profession, your wealth, your possessions. The thing that's important is when others feel like something's been added into their life, all because of an act of love. Love is tested on how you treat those that you're not trying to impress, and really how you treat those who are important versus those the world views as unimportant. If you truly and deeply focus on love, every area in your life will be blessed and taken care of. And so I encourage you to walk in love. Study it, seek it, pursue it, and hold on to it. Because truthfully, we're nothing without it. And I hope you have a beautiful, loving Valentine's Day weekend and week.